Hello, everybody. Happy Tuesday.
Hi, guys.
Ollie is being silly and putting...
I'm not Ollie. I'm a robot.
Oh, he's Robot Ollie.
I'm a robot.
You're a Robot Ollie. What kind of robot are you?
I'm just
Oh. Are you a good robot or a bad robot?
I'm like Marty.
You like Marty? Marty is the robot, by the way, at Stop and Shop
Sissy.
that Oliver loves, right? And what he does is he goes around and he picks up, he alerts other people to spills and stuff. So Oliver is very fascinated with Marty. So thank you, Stop and Shop, for that
Guys,
robot.
he has the googly eyes.
He does. They put googly eyes on him to make him look a little more human and a little less scary, right?
Guys, I'm a robot. I have something to show.
What are you gonna show us, buddy, before we start our
Big
activity?
boy, this is the back. This is actually. This is the back actually.
And FYI, the big boy is a real train, right?
Yeah,
Right.
it's also it's one of like most expensive engines ever.
Really? Ever built?
Yeah.
Really?
It like costs more than my Polar Express. Like
Yeah. Well, because real trains are very expensive to
No.
run, to maintain.
Let me tell you
to
something.
build.
That's like almost like $400 billion.
I
Guess
wish.
what? I think it costs more than a house to build.
It does.
Yeah, it like costs like
It
almost.
does. So,
think
guys, summer is in
Thank you.
full swing, which means it is
Guys,
hot
this is the
out.
fun of it.
Okay.
You know how I got over the cables? So I used the piece and I went toward the cables and used the piece to cross over it.
So Oliver, because it's hot out, what do? Stay inside if you can, keep cool, and what? Drink a lot of water, right?
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Also juice. Cold juice.
I think yesterday was 95. Yeah, cold juice is good. Lemonade, right? Iced tea, water. Water is the best for you. Water hydrates, guys.
Also,
Your body's mostly made of water, so you want to, keep it that way.
I wonder what happens if you blow bubbles when it's a bit hot. I wonder what
No,
happens.
I don't know. We'll test that out one day. I don't know. I'm staying in the AC. I don't know about you guys, but I'm living in my AC for now. All right, so I got a game where I'm going to read out
Hey, ask me something about this.
couple of sentences, and you guys are going to have to guess what I am talking about, okay? And I will give you clues and hints and help along the way. What? Just give me 1 sec to see
Mom,
whatever.
What's this?
That's the air vent. It's where the AC comes out of.
Actually, it's a side vent.
Oh, excuse me. All right, so here we go.
Up and down.
Ollie, would you like to help me? No, you can't give out the answers directly. If you
I
think
know.
you know it, then you have to wait a
Mom,
minute for them to
Mom.
get it, okay?
Yeah, but with that help, I don't do it because he'll give me some big trouble. Big trouble.
All right, here we go. I have 7 letters, and I'm
7
something you eat. So this is something edible.
I
My
know.
only
It starts
anagram.
with chocolate chips.
No,
That's cookies.
no.
Oh.
My only anagram can help your pain.
I know.
It-
10 grams.
No, let me finish.
Oh, it sounds like grams.
If you remove my first 2 letters, I wear things down. Removing my first 3 letters is an adjective, and removing my first 4 letters leaves a measure of time. What am I? Okay, I know this sounds really, really complicated, but here's a clue. It's something you have in the morning for breakfast with eggs and bacon. It starts with the S. Don't say it. It's a long meat kind of log.
Does this S?
It does. S-A.
I know. Can you see?
Not yet.
Uh-huh.
He eats these. He likes these. They could be pork. Think of kielbasa. Kielbasa is a type of... Don't say it yet. Yeah, it starts with the S. That's right. Ollie's dying to say it. Let's sound it out, Oliver. Want to sound...
A
Steak. No! Some people do eat steak for breakfast. What's the other one? It looks like a little link, and it comes in a casing, and you like to eat these.
I know. I never had this. Well, I haven't had it in a while.
You've had it before.
It's pea, right?
No.
Oh,
It starts with the S.
I suppose.
But it's made up. It could be pork. It could be vegan if you're into that. It could be.
I was gonna say pork.
It's made of pork usually.
Sometimes it's not steak, not steak.
Sauce. What? If somebody
salsa.
asks how old you are, they're asking your.
Salsa numbers.
Right.
Yeah.
They're asking your. Starts with the A.
Salsa numbers.
So Oliver,
Whoa, this is so
if I
bad.
say how old are you, and you say 5, I'm asking your...
5 years old.
Yeah.
Mom, look at the big boy.
I see. Yeah, Oliver, tell me the answer. What's the answer?
5 years old.
No. What was that food we were talking about? It's made of pork. You eat it with eggs and bacon. No.
Salsa.
No.
Masa.
Sauce.
Pepperoni.
No. Do you know what it is?
No.
Okay. The answer to that one is
Cookies.
sausage. No.
Cookie.
No. Okay. On the wall, in the air.
Oh my God.
You just want me out of your hair. Try to catch me, but you cannot. For my vision is 1,000-fold. What am I?
A drum.
So what hangs out on your walls? It could be really, don't say it. It's really annoying.
It starts with a G.
It starts with an F.
Dress.
And it goes, not a B, but it's really annoying like one. And if it lands on you, you're going to want to swat it. What are we talking about?
Well, if you're in the bathtub, put water on your hair. Yeah, that's why my hair
Yeah,
is
bugs
flat.
don't like water. Yeah, it's getting a little...
Yeah.
You need to get you a
Guess
haircut.
what? Mosquitoes and wasps don't care about bug spray.
I don't know, maybe. But this is a 3-letter word. It has wing. I don't know. Did you guys hear that? I didn't hear it, so I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear it, Ollie. All right? You got it right. Paul, let's see if they can guess it too.
What?
The animal we're talking about.
Fly.
Oh, yeah, you got it. It's supposed to be for them, though. All right.
If I could say it, I don't know why.
Okay, guys.
I can.
I am slim and tall.
It's a big town.
May find me desirable and appealing.
A tower.
They touch me and they give a false good feeling.
I know a tower.
Alish. Once I shine in splendor, but only once and then no more. For many I am to die for. What am I? This is an object. You might put it in your mouth. A lot of people, you're not supposed to do it. It's not good for your health. But a lot of people used to smoke them. It starts with a C.
Cigarette.
Yes. So,
What?
you got it.
Yeah.
Yes, cigarettes. They're not healthy for you. Don't smoke them if you can, but I know.
Right. Okay.
You know, back in the day, I know in the 40s and the
Now, guess
50s,
what?
all the movie stars used to
Guess
smoke
what?
and everything like that.
Guess
But
what?
now we know better, right, guys?
Guess what, Mom? Almost cigarettes.
Yeah, that's not good for her.
It's a bird
Okay.
outside, but that's good.
A little pool with 2 layers of wall around it. One white and soft, and the other dark and hard.
I'm gonna keep getting
Amidst a light brown grassy lawn with an outline of green grass. What am I? Okay, this is a fruit, and it's a fuzzy fruit, and it's exotic fruit, and it starts with a C. And it's, don't say it. No.
Broccoli.
No, it's not broccoli. First of all, broccoli is a vegetable. This is a fruit that comes from like Hawaii or someplace. It grows in
Starts with a P.
No, starts with
Pickle.
No, starts with a C. And it's brown, but it's like covered in little fuzz. And you break it open, and inside it's white, and you could drink it. So what is that fruit I am thinking of? What? Give you guys a minute to think about it. Don't say it yet.
Celery.
No, not celery. Celery is a vegetable, buddy. We're talking about a fruit. A coca.
Grape.
No.
Sometimes there's weeks I do.
I'm sure you guys know what it is.
What? Guess what?
Almond Joy's container.
Guess what? I put the motor
It's
wheel
a
facing this way. I just want
Coconut. Coconut was the answer, Ollie.
But that's not green.
It's got like a little green fuzz on it. It's brown and white on the inside. Well, it's brown on the outside with like, I think, a
You can
green
see?
fuzz. No. I'll show you what it looks like. Don't worry. All right.
I saw coconuts in
There's
our
no
book.
reason to fear if you see me lurking here. Even though I shouldn't exist, but few might have missed that I'm not at all real, because nothing can conceal the fact that I'm something that's not at all living. It starts with a G.
Guess Guess what? Ben and Holly's a real.
Ben and Holly's a cool cartoon for kids. Yeah, it starts with a G.
Actually, it's YouTube.
Casper the Friendly what? Do you guys remember that? I think it was a comic and then it was a movie. Might have been also a cartoon. But he's a friendly what? Sometimes people dress up for these for Halloween. You might also know it as like a spirit or an entity.
A goat.
Ollie, don't say it.
Goat?
No, not a goat.
I know.
It does sound like goat, but don't say it. Let them guess first, and then we can talk about it. Okay?
Yeah, I know what it is. It starts with G.
G-H.
Goat. O.
He's trying to sound it out. It's a... Alright, say it, because you're dying to say it. A ghost. Yes.
I do that.
That's right.
That's an easy one.
Okay.
I'm looking to that.
I am rather large and usually majestic. I am every hue, which means color. So something that's every color of the rainbow. And large and majestic. I can heat you. I may heat you. You only wish you could see me. What am I? So this is something that you might find in a fairy tale. If you've seen Shrek, then I think you know this. It breathes fire, and it starts with a D. Very, 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 very large creature with the wings, and it can fly. So what are we talking about? Give you guys a second to think about it, and then I will reveal the answer. I'm not sure if they're scaly, but I do know they fly and breathe fire. That's for sure.
I don't scales.
No. Do they have scales? I don't know. You might know the movie Puff the Magic.
It's
What?
fish.
It's not fish. It exists. No. It exists in fairy tales with like knights and castles and princesses.
Because when my brain came out with those Types of Friends videos, it made me laugh. When my brain...
Yeah. So we are talking about a dragon.
Mom, guess what?
What?
One. My brain was talking about Types of Friends, but it made me laugh.
Got it.
Mom, listen.
Okay. You
Listen.
may use me for multiple reasons. I am many colored and many shaped. So this is something that comes probably like in every color of the rainbow and
Mom,
can vary in their size and length and shape. Sure, Ollie. So this is something you might wear on your neck to keep you warm in the winter, and it starts with the S. But there are other ways to wear it too, not just like right around your neck. Good time in a knot, let it hang. What is it? You might also wear one on your head, like a little handkerchief type of thing. It's also another word for eating really, really fast. So SC, that's our clue. SC it starts with.
Quit.
No. No.
The big boy was in a huge runway going 51 miles per hour. That's the line.
Yes. It is a
With no driver.
scarf. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of scarf as in like wolfing down food, but that's also another way to use that word as well. All right.
A real cable looked off the big
Let's see. Ooh. My thunder comes before my lightning. My lightning comes before my rain. And my rain dries all the ground it touches. What am I? So this is, it starts with a V. It's a big mountain that shoots out ash and fire. You might find
Fire Island because also, you know why it's called Fire Island?
No.
Because a bunch of ships crashed into each other. Oma told me that.
That's why it's called Fire Island?
Yeah, it's true.
Interesting. So we're talking about something that's a huge mountain, spews fire, spews ash. Pompeii was one and it erupted. I know there's like something in, I think, Hawaii. They have a whole bunch of these. And little kids used to make these for science projects where you used to put in baking soda and vinegar and then let it go.
Explode.
Yeah, it would explode. Starts with a V. So what is it?
Coca-Cola, Mentos.
Ollie, kind of like that. That's similar.
Fire.
Yeah.
Volcano.
Oh, you got it. It is a volcano. That's right. Very good, Ollie. Have you ever seen a volcano? Have any of you guys have seen a volcano? That would be crazy. I'd be worried about it going off, even though it usually sends off signals beforehand before it explodes. But I would still be scared to go near one.
Let's go faster, faster, faster.
Okay.
We couldn't stop it.
I come when the weather is at its prime, though I might be wise to leave nothing on the street. But in the wintertime, my name is obsolete. What am I? So think about ice. It's like a ball of ice, but it comes down. It could be hard. It might break things. So it's not sleet. It starts with the H, and it rhymes with pale. It starts with the H.
They had a plan to stop using the big boy.
Wow. So what are we talking about? It's a weather phenomenon.
In front of the big boy, they had to slow down.
Wow, Ollie. Oh my gosh, you have a lot to say today.
It didn't work.
Yep, I am talking about hail. If it starts hailing, guys, and you're outside, please run inside because it can hurt. Right? Have you ever seen hail, Ollie?
No.
Yeah, I don't think it's very common where we live.
It's like sunburn, right?
Okay. A 3-letter word I'm sure you know. I can be on a boat, hold on, or a sleigh in the snow. Pals with the rain and honor a king. But my favorite use is attached to a string. What am I?
They had a plan. Well, it's throw rocks.
So it starts with a B. It rhymes with now, but you take the N and replace it with the B. Yeah, oh yeah, yep, you got it, Mary. It was hail. That stuff, I don't, no. If I see it, I'm running inside and staying away from the windows. It could be very bad sometimes. So, what is that word? It rhymes with now, but starts with the B instead.
You tried to stop it.
Say.
They had a good prayer.
Give you guys a second to think.
Well, let's put a train and rock.
You might do this at the end of a performance when you you call it the stage, what?
The station. Railway station.
No. It is called a bow, Ollie. So if you ever have a recital or a performance at the end, you take your bow.
Wait, I know how to
It's like a tradition almost. All right. Let's see. Ooh. As beautiful as the setting sun, as delicate as the morning dew, an angel's dusting from the stars can turn the earth into a frosted moon.
Guess what?
What am I?
Guess what?
So in winter, what do we see a lot of? What is that powdery, light, fluffy stuff that comes down on the ground, and it can cause a school to close or work to close if it's bad enough.
COVID-19.
It's his middle name, actually. Don't say it. Don't say it. Not yet.
Can I whisper it like this?
Yeah, you can whisper in my ear, not into the camera. That's right. That is the answer. No! Don't say it yet. So what do we see a lot in the winter? Don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it. He's dying to say it out loud. Is it white?
Yeah. Also, you can build a snowman.
Yeah, you can build a snowman with it. What do we?
And guess what? It starts with a W.
No, it doesn't.
Season.
S-N. No. Oh, yeah, you do see it a lot in winter. That's right.
Winter.
You do see it in winter. That's not the answer, though.
Winter.
Mm-mm.
Winter.
What starts with the S? It comes down a lot in the winter.
Snow.
Snow. Yes, Mary. There you go. You got it. See, and it is his middle name. His name is Oliver Snow.
We know these.
Mm-hmm. I came up with this first name, by the way. I wanted it nice. All right.
It caused a big boy to hit the car.
I have a leg, but I do not move.
Wait a
A
minute.
face, but no expression.
That's a great idea.
Be it wind or rain, I stay outside. What am I? Easiest clue ever. What do we put outside to scare the birds away?
A scare.
A what? Starts with scare. Don't, hey, don't say it. No.
I said it.
No, you didn't.
I said it.
What is it?
A scare.
Yes, a scarecrow. It gets its name because it scares away the birds, Ollie. And crows are really big birds and they're really smart. If you're like really nice to them and you treat them well, they will give you presents as a token of gratitude. So never, never make a crow mad. You want to make friends with the crow. True story.
Yeah, they might attack you. Also,
no, they won't attack you.
Seagulls love attack
Okay.
you, right?
I am a strange creature hovering in the air, so it's something that flies. Moving from here to there, it's very fast, with a brilliant flare. Some say I sing. Oh, thank you, Mary. I know, Oliver smells really nice, right?
Right.
But others say I have no voice. So I just hum. Hum is the key word. That is our clue here. As a matter of choice. So this is a very fast bird that goes from flower to flower. It's very teeny tiny and it starts with a H. Hum. That's the first part of it.
I know camel.
No. No. You want to whisper and see if you can tell me? Instead of yelling it out loud, give them a minute to think about it.
Whisper in my ear.
Don't say it. Don't say it.
Guys, you might have heard it.
No, I don't think they did. So what's that teeny tiny little bird? It has a really, did you know they have really fast heartbeats? Because they're so teeny tiny and their wings fly so fast. Just say it, just say it. A hummingbird. Oliver, have you ever seen one?
We have one over there.
No, we don't. We got a bunny. He's just being silly. Oh my goodness.
That's not himself over there in the cage.
He's, yeah. Do you like hummingbirds, Mary? I think they're really cute. They're so teeny tiny and they're so fast. Everything I wish I could be teeny tiny and fast, just like myself.
I call Snowy Penny because they have.
All right.
Because they have 3 rabbits. That's why.
Oh.
And a big dog cow.
It is sharp, but not a pepper.
I know.
White, but not paper.
Yeah.
Green, but not Shattuck. What am I? Okay, this is going to be kind of hard to explain. It comes in different colors, and it's a vegetable. And it starts with the R.
Scissors.
No, it rhymes with famished, but it starts with the R.
Radish.
No.
It rhymes with that pool.
He's
The big fat train.
Ollie.
I call the train.
You're being chatty today. I thought you wanted to play. So, big vegetable. It could be red. It could be white. And it rhymes with famished, but it starts with a R.
I'm Spanish.
No.
I said
Oh, Spanish does rhyme with it too. Ooh, that's a good clue, Ollie.
what?
It rhymes with our
Spanish.
answer.
The soup.
Okay.
I know it
What?
is spaghetti.
No, it's not.
Bong.
What? No. So the answer to that is a what?
Burger.
Have you ever heard this vegetable?
A
It's
burger.
Not
A
burger.
cookie.
All right, now you're just being too silly. No, the answer there is a radish. Oh my gosh. Ooh, this is Oliver. This is perfect for you. You ready for this clue?
It's
Ollie, you ready for this? This is a riddle. This is just for Ollie because he loves these. A long snake that smokes. What am I?
A swan.
Ollie, it's something you love. What do you love?
Rabbit.
Besides a rabbit.
Donkey.
No. Listen carefully, Oliver. A long snake that smokes. What has smoke?
Fire. Flick.
Close. What's something you write on?
A train.
There you go. That's right, Oliver. The answer was a train. A long snake that smokes. What am I? That's correct. Very good, Oliver. Just for him. Okay. This is my favorite vegetable. So here we go.
If it was cucumber with cumber. Cumber.
All right, Ollie. You're being silly. All right. My favorite vegetable here. Ready, Ollie?
Ooh, I know what it is.
A skin have I, more eyes than one. I can be very nice when I am done. What am I?
Orange.
Starts with a P.
What? Pear.
No. It's brown.
Pea.
No, you can make it a lot of ways, and Ireland's famous for these. They have a lot of what?
A cucumber.
No, it starts with a P.
A cucumber.
No, you can boil it. You can mash it. You can roast it.
Carrot.
You can cut it. You
Carrot.
can fry it. You can bake
I know
it.
carrots, crabs. Carrots.
It's not a... Oh, but is carrot starting with a P? No, I don't think so. Ollie. Oh my... No, I don't think he knows the answer to this one. French fries are made out of them.
What? Potato.
Oh, he got it. Okay. Yes, it is potatoes. It's my favorite because you can do so much with it. Ollie.
I played called potato.
I think he's in a really silly mood.
I know.
What got into you, dude? All right. Until I am measured, I am not known.
A ruler.
Yet how you miss me when I have flown.
I
What
know.
am I? Simply put,
Click.
what do we use a clock for? To
It's
tell.
time to die.
Ollie,
What?
you give it away.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Sorry.
It's alright. Yeah, time, because time flies.
I know, it's cucumber.
No. You're so silly.
Cucumber.
Alright.
You can say that.
Never the same. In multitude you see me.
I do this
You
every day.
love me,
Huh?
you hate me. What am I?
Mom, I do it every day, snowy cucumber.
No, we're not renaming our rabbits.
No, badger.
Okay, so something that happens in the winter,
Hey, cucumber.
they are associated with the snow, so that's going to give you a hint. It starts with snow.
Cucumber.
They fall to the ground. They're pretty much invisible, but when you look at them under a microscope, you will see that they all are different shapes and no two are alike.
Cockroaches.
So what am I talking about? Snow what?
Cockroaches.
No, it starts with the F, the second part of the word.
Cucumbers.
No.
Cucumber.
No. Ollie,
What? I like it. See that?
do you even like cucumbers? Have you ever eaten a cucumber?
I did at playground.
You did?
Yeah, a long time ago.
With Miss,
At preschool.
yeah, Miss Andrea?
Yeah.
Oh.
No, that. With her Beth.
Oh, Miss Beth?
Yes.
Very nice. So what is that little teeny tiny thing of ice? Falls from the sky. A snow.
Cucumber.
No.
You don't like. I like to say cucumber.
Starts with the F.
Oh no!
It rhymes with fake. A snow. Don't say the answer.
Fake.
No.
Fake.
No. It rhymes with fake. A
Blank.
snow blank. So like if you say you're going to a party and then you go, nah man, I changed my mind. People might say you're this. You're a
Cucumber.
no.
Cucumber.
No. Ollie,
What?
I'm not talking about that. You know what I'm talking about?
What cucumber?
No, we're talking about snowflakes. That is our answer,
Mine
snowflakes.
It's an earthquake. My feet's sticking.
Okay, let's see.
I can't swim.
Mhm.
Thank
Ooh.
God I can swim.
There are two meanings to
What?
me. With one, I may need to be broken.
Guess
With
what?
the other, I hold on. Hold on, Ollie.
Maybe.
My favorite
It's a
characteristic
green vegetable
is my
that's
charming
silver.
dimple.
It is
What
a-
am I? No, this is something men might wear to a fancy place.
I can whisper it. It is cucumber.
No, Ollie. So at a wedding, at a fancy party, men have to wear a suit and
Boss baby.
starts with a T.
Brad.
Ollie, stop being silly now, please.
Okay, just
Let them think for a minute, all right?
I know it's brown.
No, you've
It's
never.
brown.
Actually, you know what? No, you did. You wore this at your party.
Birthday.
No, your christening party. You were 6 months old. You
A
put a
birth-
little clip on. What on you?
Pictures.
No. So it's the T.
I almost got spit in the camera.
It rhymes with my, but it starts with a T.
Shine.
Don't say it.
J.
No.
Dang.
Oh, you know what? Take the M at a time and you get the answer.
Is
We'll
it-
think about that for a second. What?
Is that
No.
I said cucumber.
No. It is a tie. Do you know what a tie is, Ollie?
I'm a robot. Someone made me when I made.
Let's see.
I have no mouth. I'm a robot.
Ollie.
I'm sorry, your head. I'm not Ollie. I'm a robot. I'm not.
Silly.
I'm just a robot. What?
You're just a
What do I look
robot?
like? Don't look like a cow.
Okay.
The Minecraft.
I am a tale in children's minds. I keep their secrets and share them inside. I blur their thoughts into fantasies kept, like a canvas of art or a submarine depth. Through an illusion that occurs every night. I give them a fantasy, I give them a fright. Nor good nor bad, but always nigh. I'm interesting to tell. What am I? So when we go to sleep, we might have a what? It starts with a D.
Green.
Ollie, you just gave it away.
Oh, sorry.
It's all right. I'll think of something else. All right. A pretty thing I am. Fluttering. That's gonna be our clue. Fluttering in the. Yes, you actually got that right. Did you know it was a butterfly?
Oh yeah.
Wow, look at that. He got that one real quick. All right, let's see what else we got. Hold on.
Why are you big? Why are you so big?
Okay, here we go. I am one of many. You forget I'm here, but I'm just below. Without me, you'd surely topple. Go ahead, what am I?
A seagull.
So we got hands and feet. So on our hands we have 10 fingers. Now on our feet we have 10. Don't say it. Don't say it. It starts with a T. Ollie, why are you giving up the answers? It's not fun. We gotta get them to think. Oh my gosh. You use a crazy pants. You know what I used to call you? Crazy pants McGants. Ow. Sheesh. Alright.
Cumbers.
What?
Cumber.
Is that the word of the day here? Alright.
Cumber.
I am a king that speaks for my country.
Greece.
At birth, I protected by no one.
Because of.
As I grow, my father gives me 2 soldiers to protect me. As I get matured, many more are given to me. And at my full age, my father gives me 32 white soldiers to guard me and protect me. What am I? Easy. What do we use to talk? It starts with a T.
I'm not saying it.
No, don't say it.
I think it's.
That's it. On the tip of my...
Me.
Not your knees. They all know. Just give them. I'm going to give you guys a minute to think about it.
That's just covers.
Yes, that is the right answer. Ollie got it. So let's see if they can get it too. Stick it out. Stick it out to show them.
10.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I'm not
The
going
answer
to
to that was a tongue. Very good.
Of course, but they go at report.
Ooh, I think we got time for one more. Yep, we got one more. Sometimes I am light. Sometimes I am dark. What am I? It's a food. People like to eat it. Starts with a C.
I know.
Hershey's, Reese's, M&M's. They all contain this. What else? Cake. It could be a cake, right? It could be a type of cake. Sure. Forget it? You was gonna give me the answer and then tell me to forget it. It's like a candy. What's sweet, made of sugar. It could be white, milk, or dark. No, the answer isn't Hershey. But Hershey is a type of this. C-H.
I know milk.
No.
I'm trying to
Yeah,
think.
milk, dark, and white. Technically, the white one isn't even.
Did I say it? I said dairy.
Dairy? I don't know about that. I guess. It depends.
What's the dairy so?
So, Willy Wonka and the What Factory. What did Willy Wonka
I'll
let his
tell you
kids
the best
into?
fact.
All the kids.
Guys, it's gonna be the coolest fact. You know, dairy's good.
Yeah. Unless you're lactose intolerant.
Yeah, close like.
But
like
yes.
ice cream.
So, to the answer to the last one is chocolate, which is delicious. Ollie, do you like chocolate?
Unless if a car breaks me.
What's your favorite kind of chocolate?
Oh, look, and lace though.
What?
Cup covers.
Give a real answer. What is your favorite chocolate? What are your guys' favorite chocolate? Do you like Hershey? Do you like Reese's?
What? It's my Reese's.
Is that your favorite candy? What is your favorite candy?
Reese's.
Alright, I guess he's out of it. Alright, buddy, you want to say goodbye? It's time to go.
Bye.
Say,
Bye.
till next time.